Please, sorry, I just want to share it after that poll. Come on, poll, come in and join us. That's what I'm trying to do now. So sorry, guys. I'm just trying to do. I'm just trying to share it out so that people can come in and join us. Okay. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. I think something is wrong somewhere. Sorry, guys. I just want to arrange something, please. I'm sorry for that. I just want to arrange something. Okay. Good evening, Romeo. You are welcome in the building. Good evening, Romeo. You are welcome. Chris Eva, you are welcome. Good evening. Please try to share out the broadcast. Try to share out the broadcast. Let more people know we are on live, okay? Let more people know I'm on live. Let more people know I'm on live. Please just try to help me to share the broadcast. Just share the broadcast out and let people know I'm on live. I want to start. We are going to start right on the way. Good evening to you all. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I hope your week was, I hope you had a blessed week. I hope you had a blessed week. I hope you had a blessed week. I hope your family are doing safe, and I hope you are keeping safe too, because you all have to keep safe. We all, not even one person, we all have to keep safe, and we have to stay safe for our loved ones, okay? And we have to stay safe for our loved ones. We have to stay safe for our loved ones, okay? Okay. Yeah, good evening, my love. Good evening, Miss Nikki. Good evening. How are you doing? I hope you are doing right. How was your day? How was your week? I hope you had a blessed week. I hope you have a blessed week. Welcome. Thank you for coming. This broadcast is especially for those people living in France. If you know you are living in France, if you know your friends that are living in France, just try to share the broadcast to them. Let them come in and let's discuss together. If you have any question to ask about the lockdown, thank you, Africa. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. I cite you. Welcome. Thank you for sharing me out in YouTube. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. So as I was saying, the message is really for those that are living in France. It's all about the lockdown. If you have any question to ask me, you can call in to ask your question, or you can just drop your question on the comment, and I will reply your question. I will try to answer you. I will try to answer you and I'll try to answer your question, okay? So it's been decided that since yesterday on the 29th of October 2020, France have decided to put for a second lockdown. A second lockdown have been announced in France, and it started yesterday. It started yesterday evening. You understand? It started yesterday evening. So if you know you are living in France, you know you are living around France, that's the latest in town, and that everybody have already heard about it. But I just came out today to still enlighten more people about the lockdown and what we have to do, and what are the documents that we have to take along as we are going out, because you need your attestation. It was somehow like in March. It was almost the same thing like in March. You know, in March, the lockdown started in March and we were going out with attestation. So guys, we have to be very careful this period. The virus is real, and it's really, the cases are really going high. Please just excuse me 1 minute, please. Excuse me, guys. 1 minute, please. Go down. Okay, my lovely people. So as I was saying, yes, Rita, yes, so welcome, my special Rita. Rita, please share me out. Please share the video out, share the broadcast out. Let more people come in and let's discuss about this lockdown in France. Let's discuss about it because we are all in France and we really need to have ideas and to share ideas together about the lockdown. Because even till yesterday, the news have been going on and I think this weekend will be a little bit soft because the weekend people went out, people went for holidays. This weekend, people went for, we have 2 weeks holidays in France. So most people traveled out for holidays. And due to the announcement they make, they said that when everybody come back from their holiday, they are going to restrict movements. They are going to restrict the movement with, we have to travel. We cannot leave our area from 1 kilometer from where you live. You cannot go from 1 kilometer from where you stay. You just have rights for just 1 kilometer. Even traveling, if you want to travel, they still put on the law. If you want to travel, for example, you want to travel out from France, first of all what you need to do, you have to do your coronavirus test. Before you travel out from France, first you have to do your coronavirus test. Hello, Prince Amas, go join me for YouTube now. Amas, go and join me on YouTube, my brother. Go and join me on YouTube, my brother. Good evening. You are welcome. So as I was saying, before you travel out from France, you need to have to do your coronavirus test. They have to check on you if you don't have a coronavirus before you can travel out from France. So for those people that want to travel, for example, you want to travel, first all what you have to do, you have to first of all go and go to any COVID-19 center, go to any of the center, the test center, and even now they even announced that you can go to the pharmacy. For those that if you don't have for example, the hospital, there are too much people in the hospital, you can go to some pharmacy. Now pharmacies can, good evening my sister, you are welcome. Pretty, you are welcome. So pharmacy can even give you they can even run your test at the pharmacy. It doesn't even mean that you only have to go to hospital to go and check to take your coronavirus test. All what you have to do, you have to go to the pharmacy. Most pharmacy now they have rights to carry on the test, the COVID-19 test. So what you have to do, if you know you have the symptoms, what are really the symptoms of this COVID-19? What are really the symptoms? The symptoms are when you have, for example, you have cold. You have cold, you are feeling feverish. You have cold, you are feeling feverish. You have cough, and you have a runny nose, and you have chest pain. And for example, you cannot breathe. You cannot breathe very well. If you can't breathe very well, you can't breathe very well, please, the test is free. You don't have to stay at home and be thinking, I will get better soon, I will get better soon. If you know you are having any symptom of this coronavirus, just go to any of the test center. It won't even take you less than for example, less than 30 minutes. You have already done the test and you're going to wait for your results, and the result is going to come out in 48 hours. 48 hours meaning 2 days. You will get your result in 2 days, and it's nothing to be afraid of. What I will say you should do, for example, when the test result is out, they will only tell you to stay at home for 10 days. They will only tell you stay at home for 10 days. Don't go and visit anybody. You have to be isolated from people for just 10 days. Believe me, after the 10 days, you are going to be okay. They're going to give you some drugs and you take care of yourself and you'll be okay. So we are really praying that's not our portion. We are praying that will not be our portion, but we have to be very careful ourselves. The face mask is very, very important. You have to always put on your face mask. You always have to put on your face mask to avoid anybody that have anybody that have the symptom or the coronavirus contact. You don't have to contact it from anybody. That's why the face mask is very, very important. Anywhere you are going to, if you are in the bus, you have to put on your face mask, and in public places, you have to put on your face mask. It's very important. And now, since they said after this the holiday time, they are going to the police are really going to work. The police, they are really going to start working now. So guys, you have to be very, very careful. Restrict your movement and be very, very careful where places you go to. Even now, the lockdown already started now. It's like it's just like in March. This lockdown is just like the one in March. So what are the things we have to do? So what are the restrictions they gave? What are the rules and regulations they gave that the Minister of Education, the Minister of Health passed act day before yesterday, and the law started since yesterday. So what he said is that if, for example, those that are going to work, those that are working, if you know you are working, for example, you do go to work, all jobs have, not everybody can go to work for now. Most people are already at home. Those that are working in restaurants, event centers, bar, they are locked down for now. But in restaurants, you can just go there and command your food and take it away. You can't eat in the restaurant. You just have to go there, you buy your food, pick your bag, and you go out of the restaurant and you go home and eat. They're really restricted in movement. For those that are working in restaurant now, not all of them will be going to work for now. Not all will be going to work for now. The movement is restricted. You understand? They want to really serious in this issue, so that the cases, the issue of cases are going up every day, have to come down. And you guys know before now, since 3 weeks ago now, they decided that everybody, there's coffee in France. There is coffee in France. Movements stop around 9 p.m. in the evening till 6 a.m. in the morning. There is no movement. There is no movement. You understand? There is no movement from 6 o'clock. 6 a.m. in the morning, the movement will start. Then from 9 o'clock in the evening till 6 a.m. in the morning, there is no movement again. The movement is restricted. The movement is restricted. So that's why they're really trying every way and everything possible to stop the virus. And now they say the children that are going to school, students that are going to school from primary school, the schools will resume on the 2nd of November. That is next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, schools are going to resume. The schools are going to resume next week, Tuesday. On Tuesday next week. But the university students are not going to resume classes, because they stop them from receiving classes at school. But all the students from university, they will take their classes online. All the students from universities, they will take their classes online. There will be online classes for them. But for the children in kindergarten, in primary school, in secondary school, in college, they're going to resume school on the 2nd. They're going to resume school on the 2nd. On the 2nd of November, they are going to resume school. But before now, children in primary schools were not using they were not using face mask. But the Minister of Education and the Minister of Health have put on the law that every student from 6 years old will be putting on the face mask within school and in even outside school, in commercial centers or if they go out in public places, they have to take their face mask. The parents have to give them face mask. Children from 6 years old is compulsory now. They have to be putting on their face mask from 6 years till to the adult age. Everybody will put on their using their face mask. But from 5 years downward, it's not compulsory for the child to use his or her face mask. You understand? And even they announced it yesterday that for parents that doesn't have too much, they are not financially buoyant. For parents that are not financially buoyant, the government said they can be giving the children at school. They will provide face masks for the children. If you know your child forgets a face mask at home, the school have to provide face mask for the child. The school will provide face mask for the child. Okay? So it's not a problem. Maybe, for example, you forget to give your child his or her face mask to take to school. The school authorities are going to provide face mask for the child. So that will not be a problem. That will not be an issue if your child forgets a face mask at home. They said in the canteen there's going to be a strict law of social distances. There's going to be a strict law of social distances in the canteen. In the canteen, instead of children sitting close to each other, they're going to be sitting down from 1 meter from their friends. Even at the playground, when they are during the break time, the same thing take place during the break time. During the break time, the children it's compulsory for all children to put on their face mask, even at the break time. In the classroom, at the break time, everywhere around the school premises, the children must put on their face mask. The children in primary school from 6 years old, is compulsory. You must put on your face mask. So parents, be aware, and parents, you have to be aware. Parents, you have to be aware about that. Don't get panic. For example, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Happy Friday to you too. Happy Friday to you too. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming. Hello, happy Friday. Thank you for you too. Happy Friday to you too, my queen. Happy Friday to you. So the parents don't have to panic if your children don't have face masks. Don't panic. Take them to school, and you have to present at the school gate. You have to tell the teacher, I forget, my daughter or my son forget their face mask, and the school, we're going to provide for them. And if you know, for those in college, you know it's compulsory for you, for the children in college, the children in primary school, and the children in lycée. It's compulsory for all of them to use their face mask. So parents, please try to provide face mask for your children so that they can resume school on the 2nd of November. Then for those that lose their job for now, that doesn't go to work for now, it's normal. Just like the last lockdown, it's the same thing like the last lockdown. Poll employer is going to be paying all those that are not working for now. If you know you have a working contract and your job is affected due to this COVID-19 issue, don't worry about it. Poll employer is going to be paying you guys. Your director just have to contact and give them the list of those working with him, and poll employer will be paying those that are not working for now. They'll be paying them every month, because the lockdown, they announced that the lockdown is going to start, which is yesterday, and the president said he's going to put like 2 days, for example, like 2 weeks. Sorry, he's going to see in 2 weeks time if the cases come down, then the lockdown will stop the lockdown. But the lockdown was announced that from yesterday, the 29th, to on the 1st of December. But let's assure that, for example, within 92 weeks, the cases come down, and all the cases came down, and everything is getting okay. At the hospitals, there are no much people coming to the hospital again. There are no more people being admitted, and a lot of people have been discharged. I think after 2 weeks' time, the lockdown, they're going to stop the lockdown. Everybody will go back to their various activities, but in a very secure way. Everybody needs their face mask to prevent giving the virus to somebody else and even contacting the virus from the other person. You understand? It was just like this for those that are now. They have changed the attestation. Now everybody need the attestation to go out. Everybody is compulsory because the law is being fixed that if you don't have your attestation, that's you don't have your attestation paper, your declaration paper to go out. You are, if you get controlled by the police, you are going to be arrested. They are going to give you a fine of 135 euros. The police are going to give you a fine of 135 euros. And that fine, if you don't pay the fine in like 2 weeks' time, the money is going to be increasing. They're going to increase the money from that 150, that's a 135 euro fine they gave to you. They're going to increase the fine to 350 euros. Will be going up like that. So guys, please, I don't know, for those that have their form, they have their attestation paper, they have their declaration paper at home before. This one is, they have little changes in this one. And you can still go to online and download it online. You can go to, later I will drop it in my Facebook page. I'm going to drop the attestation. I'm going to snap it and drop it in my page. For those that have the one you have before, you just have to add the last, I think the last line to it. Because before they did not put, for now, for those parents that have their children in school, for those parents that have their children in school, now it's compulsory that if you want to go and drop your child in the school, if you want to go and drop your child in the school, it's compulsory you have to take your declaration paper along with you. Before it was not like that, but now it's stated on the attestation paper that this declaration paper I'm holding is written on it that if you want to, and the president, and they even announced it that anybody that want to go and take his or her child from school, you have to take this. You have to take your paper along with you, and you have to fill the time you are going to drop your child. Your name, you're going to put your name here. Here is going to be your name. At the top place is going to be your name. You can write Madam or Mr. You put your name there. Then your date of birth. This second place is your date of birth. You have to put your date of birth here. Where they write Nelo, you put your date of birth here. Then they write your address. This domiron, it means address. You're going to put on your address. You put on your address here, your address where you are living. You put it down here. You write it down here. Then you can put Marseille. For example, you put Marseille there. Then the COVID-19, all the laws are here. Then the things that are the authority we have to go out that is written on this paper. I'm going to read it out for each and every one of you so that you can still listen and still know what I'm talking about. Then in the first case is you want to leave your house. You are going to you are going to work. You want to leave your house. You are going to work, or you are going to information. The information means you are going to get to information. For example, there is information here. Then déplacement professionnel. That means you are going you are going out for professional for job activities or professional activities. You can click on this first case. You click on this first case. That means you are going out for professional activities. You click on the first place. Then the second one is if you want to go and buy if you want to go and buy things, if you want to go and buy something, for example, you are going to the supermarket, you want to go and make shopping, you want to go and make shopping for your children or for your need. You want to go and buy what you need. You are going to click on the second place. Number 2 here, you're going to click on this the second place. You're going to click on it. That means you are going out for shopping. And you don't have to go out for shopping more than 1 hour. Everything I'm talking about is for 1 hour. You're just going to put on the time. Like, for example, I'm leaving the house around 7 o'clock. you put on 7 o'clock, you put down 7 o'clock, and the time you are coming back, you're going to write it down there. And very important, the date. The date is very important. You put down the date. For example, the date is very, very important. You put down the date. Very important. If, for example, the police, maybe you have your declaration paper, you have your paper with you, but you forgot to change the time and you forgot to change the date, the police is going to tell you that your paper is not valid. They're going to tell you that the paper is not valid. So please, guys, don't forget to always change the time. You can change the time and always change the date. If you have just one, what you have to do is just go to the cyber cafe, make a lot of photocopy it so there will be many in your hands. Like, you cannot tell them that I don't have today or I have tomorrow, because for those that doesn't have a resident permits, you have to be very, very careful this period, because always take your attestation paper if you are going out. For example, you are called by the police, they're not going to take any excuse from you that I forgot my paper at home. It's not an excuse. Okay? So the number three case is if you want to go and see your doctor. For example, number 3 case is if you want to go and see your doctor. If you want to go and see your doctor, you just click on this number 3 case. You click on the number 3 and you tell them you're going to see. That means you're going to see your doctor. That's what the number 3 stands for. Then the other one is the number 4 said déplacement pour motif famille. Déplacement, that means you are leaving your house for family to go and check out on your family, because you have rights to go and check out on your family. For example, you have somebody that is sick that cannot go out to go and buy food stuff for themselves. You can click on this number 4 cases to go out and help your friends or your family, to go and help them out, because they cannot go out to buy to get what they want. Maybe they are sick, or for the old people. For example, those that have old parents around, or you have your old neighbor around you. This is the time to really help them out. And they cannot go out for shopping, or they cannot go and get themselves what they want. Please, you can help out by clicking on this number 4 place, to tell the police that I'm going out to help somebody, or help my neighbor, or help my family around me, to go and check out on them. They are not feeling fine. You have rights to do that. Okay? Okay, this number 5 is you want to go and help somebody out that is handicapped. You want to go and help somebody out that is handicapped. Somebody that maybe on the wheelchair, doesn't have help. You can click on this number 5 to go and help the person out. Maybe you want to go and help the person to go and to go to the hospital. He doesn't have anybody to check out on him. You can assist sick people, less privileged, and handicapped. You can help them out by clicking on this number 5. Clicking on the number 5 and take it along with you. Always take it along with you, please. Okay. And the number 6 said we cannot go more than okay, he said you can go at number 6 said you can go out for 1 hour. For 1 hour, then you can go out for just 1 kilometer. If you know you are going out for 1 hour and you are going out just around your area for just 1 kilometer around you, you can still go out and click on this number 6. You can still go. You can take those that have animals, those that have dog, that have dog. They want to take the animals out to go and poo or to go and wee outside. You have right to take your animal. You take your dog out for like 1 hour to stroll around. You have the right. You just click on this. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. On the speaker. On the speaker. Hello? 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 Eyone? Maro, bota. Line. Okay, actually, I finished it, man. Okay. Hello, sorry, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Please put it back there. So as I was saying, sorry, excuse me for that. Sorry, guys, excuse me. So as I was saying, this number, I said I was in this number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was in the number 6. Number 6, you can take your animal. If you have your animal, you have your dog, you have your cat, you have any animal you want to pick out, you can take your animals out and take a stroll. And take a stroll, you understand? You are permitted to do that. This is just, you click on this place and you do that with your animal and with your dog, because you cannot keep your dog inside the house for like 2 days, 3 days without taking them out. They are used to going out every day to go and take a stroll, to go and wee and to go and poo. So you just have to take your click on this number 6 and take your animal outside and do the right thing and come back home. And don't forget, it's for just 1 hour. Just 1 hour, not more than 1 hour. Okay, guys, 1 hour. And you have right to go to 1 kilometer from your house, from your residence. You have to leave, you can leave your house for just 1 kilometer around your house and you come back home. Okay? Then the other one is if you have a convocation judicial. That means if you have a court case, or you want to go see your lawyer, you have a court case, something like that, you can click on the number 7. Okay, you want to go to you want to go and do your official document. You are going out for your official document. You are going out to the prophet too. You want to go and check. You want to go and fill in your. You want to go and collect your document, or you are going out for to go and pay your EMPO. You click on the number 7. You click on the number 7, and you do it. You come back home within 1 hour. You have to come back to your residence, because this paper that you fill is just for 1 hour. Then after 1 hour, it gets expired. Okay. Then what I was saying, the same thing goes to the number 8. The number 8 means if they call you for official purpose, they call you out for official purpose, you click on the number 7. We are going to you have appointment with your lawyer, with your judge, or with the judge, something like that. Just click on number 7 and you can go out and come back home safely, okay, without you paying fine. Then the last one is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The last one is number 9. Number 9 is to those mother or those parents that have children that are going to school, that are schooling in primary school, in secondary school, in kindergarten. Now, all parents, before you leave your house, you have to click on this number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry. You have to click on the number 9. Parents that have children that are schooling in France, except the university level. The university level, you don't have school for now. You only have online classes. So from the college to the kindergarten, is compulsory. When your parents, to the mothers, please listen to this very carefully. If you know you are taking your children to school, what you have to do, you have to click on the number 9. You have to click on the number 9 and click on you are taking your children to school in the morning. And the same thing acquires in the evening. After they close from school in the afternoon or in the evening time, you're going to take your child from school. You still have to take this your paper, declaration paper with you that prove to the police that you want to go and pick your child from the school. That you want to go and pick your child from the school. Then for those parents that have children that don't go to school alone, for example, your child is in the last year of primary, your child is in the college, he or she is going to school alone. You have to give the child this authority form. You have to give the child this declaration paper to prove when the child gets controlled by the police will know that the child have rights to come back home themselves. You have to fill the child name at the upside. You fill your child name. You write your address and you write your address and his date of birth. You're going to put it on this paper, and it's compulsory to always take your documents along with you. It's compulsory. You have to take your resident permit along with you to show to the police that it's really you that is using this declaration paper, and the statement, the names you write on the paper, it corresponds to your resident permits. The name you write here on the paper, when you get controlled by the police, they're going to check your resident permits. If it's the same information you have here on this declaration paper, if the same information that you have in your resident permits. So please, and what you have to do at the ending, you can see the right fair means is written in which city you write. If you are living in Marseille, you write in this place the right fair. If you are living in Marseille, you write Marseille. For example, you are living in Marseille, you write in Marseille, you write Marseille, France. For example, you are living in Paris, you write Paris here. For example, you are living in Lyon, you write Lyon here. Any city that you are living in France, you're going to put the name of the city on this place here. The name of the city is going to be here. City name is going to be here. Then the next thing you have to do is le. Le means what date. You see what I was telling you about now? That every day you have to change this paper. This le, you can see it here, they write le. This le, it means the date. So that means you're going to put on the dates you are going out. For example, tomorrow I'm going out tomorrow to the supermarket. I'm going to write tomorrow's date here. And the next thing they say time. You write your time here. The next one they say time. You write, maybe I will write, for example, I'm going out tomorrow to supermarket. For example, I'm going around 3 o'clock. I'm going to write 3 p.m. to the time I'm coming back. That's 1 hour time. I'm going to write from 3 p.m. I'll write from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. in the evening. Then if the police control you from 4 p.m. to, for example, for 4 p.m. to they caught you around 5 o'clock, and your declaration paper is showing that you wrote 4 o'clock on your paper that you are going home around 4 o'clock, and the police catch you around 5, for example, you are going to pay fine. This your declaration paper is not valid anymore. This your declaration paper is no longer valid anymore. If you get controlled, you write here, you write 5 o'clock for I'm going to come back home around 4 o'clock. And the police, they get controlled by the police around 5 o'clock or 4:30. That means this paper is no longer valid. That means this paper is no longer valid again. You don't have right to be outside in that. Yes, I think that's 1 hour. Can be possible. Yeah, my dear. Sorry, dear. Yes, Ebony, I'm seeing your message. You said nice information. Many people did not know about this. Yeah, I think we don't have this in Germany. I don't know about Germany, but in France, this is the paper everybody has to take along. I think 1 hour is not possible. Yeah, because why they said it's 1 hour, for example, Ebony, why they said it's 1 hour, if you're going to the supermarket, you have to spend 1 hour. Why they said so is that you don't have to go to big supermarket after your, for example, you have a big supermarket around maybe 2 hours from your house. You don't have right to go there. Anywhere you are going to from now is that you have to leave, you have to be going around your area. You don't have to leave your area. You have to always be around your area. That's why they put the time limits. For example, you cannot go to big supermarket again because we have those little supermarket around your area. You'll be going there for the main time. Because you don't have right to go to 1 hour from your house. For example, oh, Blossom, you are welcome. Thank you. Susan and Cute King, hello to you. You are welcome. Please, my lady Susan, share me out. You are watching me from YouTube. Please share me out, my sweet lady. You are welcome. Thanks for that amazing thumbs up. I appreciate. So as I was saying, that's what I said. You have time limit of 1 hour. You don't have to leave your area and go to a far place to go and make shopping, to go and buy your food stuff. Good evening to you, Susan and Cute Kids. Good evening to you. Oh, that's what I tell you, to make your shopping around your area. And you can still go out. For example, you want to go out for jogging, you want to go and have some sports, you want to go and do some exercise outside. You have right to go and run around, do your exercise, or you want to go and jog around your area. What you still have to do, you have to take this paper along and click on the number 5 and click on the number 5 and sign and put on the time you are coming back. Very, very important. You have to write the date. That's what the police mostly look at. After looking at your name and look at the situation that are here, all these are the situations that are available. They will look at the situation that you click on, and the next thing they will go and look at is the date under here. The police will they will go and look at the dates and the time that you wrote under. That's the next thing they are going to look at. That's the next thing the police is going to look at to check out on if your time corresponds with the time that you are still outside. You understand? So they really want to limit this COVID-19 cases increasing every day. They really want to limit it. So guys, don't fall a victim. You can go online. I will still put the website on my page. On my Facebook page, I'm going to put on the website on eBless TV Facebook page. I'm going to put on the website. You can still download the website on your phone. You can see that will be the easiest way. For if you know you are using Android phone, if you know you are using you have iPhone, you have any smartphone at all, just I will put on the website on my wall, on my page. Just go there, download the website. You just go and download the website on your phone. When you download the website on your phone, then you will feel it just like this. The same thing that is here, that's what is in the web. That's what is still on inside the website. What you just have to do, you just have to fill in your name. The same thing that is here. Click on the case that corresponds with what you want to go and do that very day. You click on the case that you want to that corresponds with what you want to go and do. You click on the case and you put on the date. Everything is the same with this paper. All what's in the website will be on your phone. It's the same thing. Why that website is very, very important and is more easier is that you will not forget it at home, because you can't forget your phone at home. And what you have to do when you see that the time that you write on your attestation on this your paper on your phone, the time you want to get is getting near, you can still quickly fill another one on your phone again and change the time. For those that doesn't have Android telephone, if anytime you are going out, you try to make this paper, you make a lot of photocopy. Make a lot of photocopy of these papers so that when you are going out, when you are outside, for example, you are at the supermarket, you don't have much time again to spend. What you have to do, just quickly take another paper, quickly fill your name, put your address, and put the time and the day and the time and the date. Write it immediately and take it along and quickly tear or quickly squeeze the other one and put the other one aside. So that to avoid paying the fine of 135 euro, you have to do that. And for those that are going to work, because some people still go to work, people that are working in the supermarkets, people that are working in the hospital, people that are working in people that are working in a construction company. My brothers and sisters that live in Marseille, you that work in a construction company, you have to tell your boss to give you this paper. Not only this attestation paper you have to give to you, not only this declaration of the time and everything they are, the time and the date and all you have to give to you. Your director has to give you this one. It's a different one entirely. You see it? This one is for those that are going to work. If you know you are going to work, your job, you still have right to go to work. You still have right to go to work. For example, you are working in I don't know, you are working in the restaurant, because for the restaurant now it's just only to buy food, reserve your food, come there and pick your food up and go immediately. So if you know you still go to work, people that are going to work now are those working in the construction company. They still go to work in France. Those working in the construction company, those that are working in supermarkets, they still go to work. If you know you are working in a good evening, you are welcome. Thank you, Ria Agbo boy. Thank you. If you know you are working in the construction company, you know you are working in supermarkets, you know you are a nurse, you work at the hospital, and you know you are working in the school. You work in the school, you have right to go to work. You can still go to work, but your director has to give you this paper. This one is different from the other one I showed you before now. Your director has to give you this paper. It's called Justification de déplacement professionnel. You understand? This one I'm showing you now is called the Justification de déplacement professionnel. That means this is the justification. This is the declaration to show that you are going to work. You see, it's different from this one. But those that are working, you need the two. If you know you go to your work doesn't affect your work, the lockdown doesn't affect your work, you need these two documents along with you every day. If you know you still go to work, this lockdown, the rules and regulations did not affect your job, you need these two documents to go to your job every day. And don't forget, always put it in your bag. Okay? For those that are going to work, you only have to click on this one, the number 1. Those that are going to work, you click on the number 1 in this first declaration paper, and your boss is going to give you the second one. This second one shows that you are going to work, and what you have to do, your boss is going to write his name here. Your boss will put down his name here. Then your company name has to be here. Your company name will be the next thing. Your company name will show here. This is your company name. It will show here. Then he write that he gave you the right to go to work. All the stuffs are written here. Then the next thing you have to do, you have to put on your own name here. Your surname will be here. The first line is your surname. Second one is your name. The first one is your last name and your first name. Then the other one is address. Where you live, you put on your address here. You put your house address on this other line. And the next thing they ask you again is your profession. It's written here, the profession of your job. The kind of job that you do exercise is written here. They say profession, the activité professionnelle. That means, it means the profession of the job you are doing is going to be written here. For example, you are a building construction worker. Your boss is going to write, Mr. So-and-so is a building contractor worker. You put it here. That means you are working in a construction company. For example, you are a nurse. They're going to put nurse here. That's your profession. And the next thing they're going to write here is where do you go to work? The next one is your place of work. Your address of your work. That's what they write here. Lieu d'exercice de activité. That means your address of your working place. They will put it down here. And the next thing I written here again is, how do you go to work? The next line is, how do you go to work? They write to. That means in all way you can go to work through. If you are using bus to go to work, your boss is going to your patron or your boss is going to write. You do come to work by bus, or you have your private car, or you do come to work by bicycle, or any means that you do go to work with will be written here. Then the next thing is the date. The next thing is the date. It said date durée de validité. That means the date. Till when? Till when is it going to? Till when this part is going to be valid? Till when? The here is written the 1st of December 2020. That means your boss is going to give you this paper today, for example, till the 1st of December 2020. This paper is still valid. This paper is still valid. This declaration paper is still valid. For those that are going to work, the one your boss is going to give to you, it will start on the so this is yesterday till on the 1st of December 2020. That's written here too. Then the next one is the name of your boss. You see? Here is the name of your boss. The nom de la cachette de l'entreprise. It means where you do go to work. Your director's name has to be here. And here is the stamp. His name will be here. Then he will put the stamp for you. Your director is going to put the stamp for you here. You're going to put his stamp. Your company stamp is going to be here. That means you're really working with the company, and the company stamp is going to be here. You understand? Then after that, your director is going to sign with the company stamp, with the C stamp. He's going to sign here. The director will sign that, yes, he is really person that gave you work. He will sign here. Then the next one is the date. The date he gave you this, he will write, if it's Marseille, he will write Marseille. Then if it's Paris, the director is going to write Paris. Then if it's Lyon, your boss is going to write Lyon, that he gave this paper in Lyon. You understand? And the date that is written on it is on this date, the date he gave to you. If it's tomorrow, if it's next week, any day that he gave this paper, he's going to put on the date here at the down. That's the last thing you have to do. That's the last thing your boss have to do. He will put on the date he gave you this attestation paper. Going to put it down. You are welcome, Pat. You are welcome. Thank you. God bless you too, man. Thank you. So I'm going to give you down. So if you know you are going to work, you don't have an excuse to tell the police, oh, I just have only this one. They will catch you. You know Europe, they are very, very intelligent. If you know that you are going to work, you need the 2 paper, not only 1. For those, my brothers and sisters, that their job are not affected by this coronavirus lockdown, by this second lockdown in France, if you know your job was not affected, you need 2 attestation paper. You need 2 declaration paper. 1 for the normal proof that you are going to work, and the second one is what your director or your boss is going to give to you. Thank you. My lovely sister, thank you. Gina, thank you. So this one is what your boss is going to give to you. So guys, don't fall a victim. Don't fall a victim. Don't say you did not know. Don't say I don't know about it. You can feel it online. You can still feel it online. Or for those that don't have opportunity to go out to make photocopy, or what you have to do, you can still take a pen and a biro. You can take a plain sheet. If you have a plain sheet in your house, or you have a notebook in your house, all what you have to do is just write the same thing that you are seeing here. You write the same thing that you are seeing here from the beginning to the ending. From the beginning to the ending, you have to write what you saw here, like this one. This one, no, not like for this, like this one. This attestation, the déplacement. You just have to write all what you saw here You write number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, till number 9. Then you have to just have to put cross on the one that you need. For example, you are going to drop your child at the school, you go to the number 9, you just put a cross on number 9. And don't forget to put on the dates. I said it before, very important. The dates have to be written, and the time has to be written. The time is very, very important. You write the time you are going out and the time you are coming in back home. I mean to say, the time you are going out and the time you are coming back home has to be written on it. You understand? Has to be written on it. For those that have their children in college, from the law is that from 6 years old, if your child is 6 years old, it's compulsory your child must put on his or her face mask. It's compulsory. Nothing you can do about it. Then the last lockdown was not like this. The last lockdown was not like this. If you had a child in primary school, it's not compulsory you use face mask. But now it's compulsory if your child is in the primary from 6 years old till college. It's compulsory they have to put on their face mask to go to school in the morning. But it was said in the news that if your child forgets his or her face mask at home, all what he or she is going to do, come to the school, it's not a problem. But the director is going to provide face mask for that child. The director or the principal of the school is going to provide a face mask for the child. Okay? You're going to provide a face mask for the child. So please, guys, we all have to be very careful. For those that are not going to work for now, and you know you have a declared job, your case is different. You are going to be getting your pay. They're going to be paying you your salary, but not up to the salary you are receiving before. You understand? They're going to be paying you, but not up to the salary that you are receiving before. It's going to come down a little bit, you understand? You know, maybe you are receiving 1-2, for example. You're not going to be expecting that you'll be receiving 1-2 a month again because you are at home and you're not going to work. You understand? Because your job, it affected your job. The lockdown affects your job. So what you have to do, you don't have any dimanche. They say dimanche in France. You don't have anything to go and do. You don't have any office to go to. All what you have to do, your boss is the one that's going to put you in chômage. Your boss is the one that's going to put you on the pay through Pôle Emploi. Pôle Emploi will be paying you every month till, let's hope, since the president said in 2 weeks' time, if the cases come down, the lockdown is going to call it off. But if the cases continue to be increasing every day, I'm sorry, it's till on the 1st of December, we are still going to be on a lockdown. But one thing I want to say is that, my dear brothers and sisters, my dear people that live in France, this is the time we all have to be having a plan B. This is the time we all really have to be having a plan B, because nobody was expecting the second lockdown again. You understand? And nobody really kept money at home to feed, or I don't really know. Maybe some people will not have the idea to say, okay, let me go and I'm keeping money at home. I want to go and stock my house with food stuff because there will be a lockdown again. None of us was even expecting the lockdown again, but it came like this. So that's why this period of time, we all have to be very careful with our spending. We all have to be very careful with the way we spend money, because now, chômage partiel, voila, thank you, my lovely sisters, chômage partiel. That doesn't mean that you will not go back to work again, no. After the lockdown, you can still go back to your job. You understand? Please, don't say that the virus has not reached where you are, that's not your business. No, protect yourself. Protect yourself with all the means. Tell your children when they get there. I know that they say it's the school, they're going to be cleaning the doors, cleaning the toilet, cleaning everywhere, the staircase, around the school. They're going to be thoroughly cleaning every day. But tell your child to be very careful, to not to remove his or her face mask when it's in the class or when they are at the playing ground. They have to continue to protect themselves, washing their hands every time before they eat or entering the class. Wash your hands, and the rules and regulations they get to them in the school, they have to abide to it. Because this virus, we all have to come together to work as one to fight against it. Because we don't wish ourselves a third lockdown again. For example, maybe after this lockdown are finished now, they will not say, okay, they'll be on that lockdown again. The cases are going up. Because the way we prevent ourselves from this coronavirus, protect yourself and protect others around you. And don't forget, if you have old people living around you, even not even old people, for example, you have your neighbor, please always try now to show more love to people around you. This is the time to really show love to people around you. Those that you know, always take your phone, check out on them, and ask how they are doing. Because we don't know. Maybe it's those that are living alone. Most those that are living alone at home. Maybe the single girls, the single boys, or the single parents live with their children. You know that are living around you, or they are your friends and they are your family. Always call to check on them to know how they are faring, to know if they are okay, to know if things are well with them. This is the time to show more love to one another. If you know anybody that doesn't really have help, this is the period to show love, because we don't know where the world is going to anymore. The coronavirus came from China. Now China is being freezed. How many months now? China, they are okay now. They didn't go back to second lockdown. But those people that we that are here, we are passing through the second lockdown again. Not only France, even in Germany. If you know you live in Germany too, because I heard that in Germany too, the lockdown, they started the lockdown in Germany. They announced their lockdown too, second lockdown too. Even in Belgium, they're going to be on that lockdown, second lockdown too in Belgium. So I think all the Europe country, they're going to start their lockdown again. Even France, everybody want to be closing their border to be preventing their citizens. Everybody want to be closing their borders to prevent their citizens, to keep their citizens safe. So please, guys, if you know somebody, this is the time to show love to one another. If it's your church member, you have not heard for them for some time, during this lockdown period, just pick your phone and always try to check on people around you. Let's preach more love this period. Let's preach more love this period. If you know somebody, you have enough food stuff in your house, and you know about somebody that doesn't have income, doesn't have a document. You know, in Europe, everything about Europe is a resident permit, is your document. If you have documents in Europe, you see have little bit lesser stress than those that doesn't have documents. So this is the time we all have to come together to assist one family at a time, to assist one single boy or one single girl at a time. If you know maybe you have opportunity to help one family that doesn't really have this period, because nobody planned for this lockdown. That's why I was saying, please, we all have to be very careful this season. We all have to be very careful. Mind the way you spend money this period. Don't spend money on irrelevant things that you don't even want, that you don't even need. Because this second lockdown, nobody planned about it. This second lockdown, nobody planned about this second lockdown. That's what I'm telling now. I'm calling on everybody. I'm telling the world, please, mind the way you spend money. Mind the way you buy unnecessary things that you don't even need. Because we don't know when this lockdown is going to take us to again. Now, they said now in France, they said now till on the 1st of December. We don't know they're going to still continue the lockdown till after December, till next year. Just imagine, we just use this awful year to talk about coronavirus issue. From one thing to the another, 2020 was like from one situation to another, from one to another. But first of all, we have to thank God for our life. We have to thank God that we are alive today. Many people that contracted this coronavirus and that died during this period, that died during the coronavirus period, and they even died now. There are a lot of cases. It's not only the old people that the thing used to affect. It's not only the old people, the young and the old. The young people, coronavirus is real. It can affect young, it can affect old people. Even they even announce in the telly, even affect little children. So we all have to be very prayerful this period. We have to get close to God, be prayerful this period. Because we don't know what is going on again. We don't know the next step to take. We don't know the next situation we are going to find ourselves. And we have to support those that are going to work. All those doctors, the nurse, those working in the supermarket, those people that are working for now. We have to really support them in prayers, to keep them in our prayers, that God should really guide and protect them. Because it's not easy. It's not really easy. The virus is real. It's really real. And those that have health problem, that can't even breathe well, imagine can they survive this period. Those that even have a problem with their respiration problem. There are people that have a problem with their respiration. They can't breathe well without oxygen and all that. So we have to really be careful and really support those that are working for this period. We need to pray for them and support them in our prayers, and pray that God should really guide and protect them. And our children will resume school on Tuesday next week. We're going to pray for your child that's going to school. Pray for their teachers. Pray for their principal, because they are the one taking care of our children at school. When we drop them at school in the morning, we are not there anymore to control them. So let's still pray for those that are taking care of our children in the school. Let's support them in prayers too. Okay? And guys, please plan ahead. Let's be planning ahead. If you know you have a 50 euro budget in a month, and that 50 euro you have in a month, avoid extra spending. Because nobody knows what they're going to tell us tomorrow or next tomorrow. Anything can happen. So you guys have to avoid extra spending. They say sew your coats according to your size. Nothing is okay. I dey go work today. Okay, I'm going to work today. I don't receive 1-2 a month. Okay, during this lockdown period, your salary will not be 1-2 anymore. Maybe they will be paying you 900, or for example, maybe 950 instead of that 1-2 that they are paying you in a month. And that 300 euro that's out of your salary can carry your family for some weeks. Okay, imagine now 300 euro. Your salary has come down from that like 900, from like 800. You are receiving 800 per month to 500 euro per month. Okay, how can you survive throughout the month? And now you have to feed your children, feed your family. It doesn't mean that there's lockdown, that you will not buy food stuff in the house again, or you will not. That's the time we even eat more. This is the period we even eat more. Because if you're at home this morning, you didn't go to work, the next thing you have to do, you open the fridge and be eating. You cook food and you eat. You cannot be staying at home and be hungry. And those that are doing tele that are working through online, for example, those that are working online, because some jobs, they don't open their office again anymore, but they are still working at home. Some people are still working at home without going to work. So those people that are working at home, we still have to consider them like those that are going to work too. You understand? So guys, let's keep on supporting one another. Continue to show love to those around you. Check on people around you. Let them know you love. Let them feel more love. If you know anybody any old people around you, Go and knock at their door, ask them how they're doing, hope you are doing fine, hope you are okay. And don't forget, before you go to your neighbors, to your neighbor, or to check out on your friend that are sick, don't forget to put on your face mask. Put on your face mask is very important. It will still prevent you from the virus, and will still prevent that person you are going to see from contacting, and from you to contact from the person. So guys, let's take this case very serious. Let's take coronavirus issue. Let's take it very serious, and let's put our hands together to fight against it. Let's put our hands together to fight against it. And please don't forget to continue keeping on with the rules and regulation. Don't forget to continue keeping on with the rules and regulation. They say we should take during this period. Putting your face mask, washing your hands, using the gel to wash your hands, cleaning your hand every time, keeping your house clean, keeping your houses clean this period. You come back from work, if you're working in the hospital, those your clothes, put them in the washing machine and wash them. And for those that don't even have money to buy face mask, you can still do those tutorials with sauce. You can use your sauce, a new sauce, and not old and stinking sauce. You can just use old sauce. You can use old sauce. Don't use old sauce. You can use new sauce. Just do the simple tutorial of with sauce. Just use simple tutorial of sauce. You cut the sauce at the edge. I have the video on my. I will share the video again. You can just cut the sauce, a new sauce. Cut the sauce. Cut the two edges within 3 seconds without elastic. You have your face mask already. When you come back from out, what you have to do, just wash the face mask and hang it again. The next day, you put on the face mask and you go out again. Please, guys, let's keep safe. Let's keep safe, and let's continue to preach love this period. Let's continue to preach love this period. Show love to one another. If you know you have a lot to eat at home, you know your neighbor don't have, and you have a friend that doesn't have a lot at home for the meantime, because nobody planned for this lockdown. Nobody even expected the second lockdown. Share with your neighbor, share with your friend. Don't forget to show them love, because all the world need now, how are we going to heal the world together? We really need to preach love, to show love to one another. This is not the time to hate. This is not the time to hate. This is the time to put our hands together and to fight the virus, and to make the world a better place for each and every one of us. And please, the police are our friend, but if you go against the law, they are going to treat you and they're going to give you your fine. They won't even hear, please, police, I beg, I forget my this thing for us. They will not hear you, my brother. They will not hear you, my sister. And if you know you don't have documents, avoid being controlled by the police. If you know you don't have documents, you don't have resident permits, my brother, my sister, avoid yourself for being controlled by the police. Because the police will not hear a beg. Without you having this, your papers are with you, they will not consider you. They're going to write the fine, and you are going to pay that fine. That €135 fine, you are going to pay. Because the last lockdown, I had a story of a boy. This guy was not having documents, and he doesn't have his declaration paper with him. And he went out to the town to go and do one or two things. Then he got controlled by the police. When the police controlled him, they asked him his paper. He said he don't have his paper. Okay, they asked him, bring your document. You have a document, let us write the fine for you. He said no. Do you know where that guy went to end up himself? In deportation camp. They took him to deportation camp. So we should pray that luck should not run against our enemy. Just imagine that luck run against that guy. he end up in deportation camp. You understand? So if you know you don't have documents, if you don't have document and you know you are going out to get yourself some food, you know you are going out to struggle, please don't forget your attestation paper at home. Don't forget your declaration paper at home. And I know most people have Android phone. I will put it on my wall. Just go there, click on the link, and you will download this attestation paper. Not only once you will download it, so when you download it, you fill your name, you put your address, and put the time you are going out, and click on the activities you are going to do that very day. That one will be even better for us, because when you be on your phone, when you see that the time you write is getting close, you can still download that one again and change again the time and write the information again on it. So guys, this is the little information I came to share today. Please let us all be safe. Stay safe. If you know you are not going to work this period and you do go to hustle ground to hustle for a job before, but now the lockdown has started and you don't have opportunity. Hello, Gogo Stella. How you doing? Welcome. Thanks for coming. Please don't forget to give your host a thumbs up, Gogo Stella. Thank you very much. And don't forget to stay safe, guys. Don't forget to stay safe. If you know you have your director of your job, tell him you need his paper, his own declaration, to give you his own declaration paper, because you need the tool to go to work. I'm going to put the tool on my page. I'm going to post it on my page. So for those of you that don't have opportunity to have to photocopy to have the attestation paper, or for those of you that don't have Android telephone to download your attestation or your declaration paper on your phone, I'll put it online. You can just take a biro and a paper and rewrite everything again that is here. It's still valid. It's still okay. Rewrite everything that is here. It's still okay. It will still be accepted by the police, as far as your name and your information are on it, and your date and the date and the time is under it. It's still valid, okay? It's still valid. So that's the little information I came to share today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining me this evening. And don't forget to go back to my page later in the day. I will put it online to share the attestation paper and to share the link for those that are living in France. I know they say Germany is not like that. That Germany is they don't have the kind of paper in Germany. So please, those thank you, thank you. Those living in Germany, please show love to your friends. Hey, Bright, you're welcome. Show love to your friends this period. Show love to your loved ones. Don't forget to check on people around you. And if you know you have a lot of things at home, don't forget to share with your neighbor and let them know that you are showing them love. That's the part of the love we are preaching about. You can even buy face mask and go and share with to those that don't even have. You can even make your own face mask at home and distribute to those that don't have. That's still a way of humanity. That's a way. Yeah, you come late. Yeah, that's a way of showing love this period. That's a way of telling someone, I care about you. This is the time for us to know who loves us really. This is the time for us to know if somebody really loves you. This is the time for you to know, because this lockdown period, if nobody check on you, you don't even have friends, you don't have family, you don't have loved ones to check on you. Believe me, with the lockdown situation, you will be depressed. You will be depressed and really feel down. So thank you guys for listening to me today. Thank you for joining me. And I will drop it on my page. Don't forget to share with your friends, share with your loved ones. Let them know that they need the attestation paper and the declaration paper to go out in France. And the paper is different for the one that I said it before now. For those that have the old one, this number 9 was not there in the old one. This number 9 was not there. If you know, that number 9 is very important for parents that have their children schooling. If you know your child is going to school, this number 9 is for you. This number 9, article number 9 is for you. That means you are taking your child to school in the morning. You will feel, you just crush on this place and feel it and say, I'm taking my child to school. And for you that have child going to college, your child are going to college, you too still need to give your child this paper, put his or her name, and put the date on it. If your child is coming back home from school alone, is independent, is coming back home from school alone, he or she need this paper too. Okay, so thank you all for joining me. I say one love, keep us together. I will see you some other time, and I say thank you very much. Thank you very much. And for those that are those that are really need to do it online, it's just like this. Okay, it's just like this. You can see it. The online one is just like this. You see it? I'm going to put it back on. I'm going to put it on my page. The online one is like this. I'm going to put it on my page. You can download it on your phone and your Android and fill it on your phone. Okay? So thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. Those that have not like my Facebook page, please like my Facebook page, eBless TV. Click on follow. And I still have a YouTube channel. You can follow me up on YouTube channel, eBless TV. The name remains the same. And invite your friends to like my page. Share my page to your friends. Let them like and follow my page. And on my Instagram, it's the same thing. It's eBless TV on Instagram. One love, keep us together. Thank you all. And please, stay safe. Please, I want to see you all next time. Stay safe and may God bless you. Thank you for listening to me. I say one love to you all. Good night, my lovely and wonderful friends and family on Facebook and to the world. I say thank you for being here with me. So bye. See you some other time. Goodbye. If you have any question, please drop it on the comment section. I'm going to answer your question, okay? If you have any question, just drop on the comment section. I'm going to answer your question. Thank you all. Bye. Hello, my YouTube people. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Stella. Good evening to you. Hello, good evening to you. Good evening. Yeah. Who's on the line? Who is on the line? I see somebody just came in now. Let me see who's that. Yeah, thank you for the info. You are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you very please. Thank you for that amazing thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. How's your weekend? Yes, I'm talking about the lockdown in France and the documents that we need to go out. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about today. Yes, you are welcome. Pamas Vox, you're welcome. Oh, Stella, thank you, my amazing sister. Susan and Cute Kings, thank you all for being here with me. You are welcome. Please, if you live in France, let's continue to share the love message together. And let's please always keep safe, okay, guys? Let's be safe. Be safe this period because everyone needs to be safe for one another, okay? We all really need to be safe, guys. Thank you for being here with me. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate you all. I appreciate you all, my lovely people. I appreciate you all. So how are you guys doing? How's the weekend going? And the lockdown have started in France, and even now, we have a coffee in France. Everybody needs to go home around 9 till 6 a.m. in the morning. No going out. Everybody have to be at home. That's what have been going on since in France. That is the situation we are. But now we have lockdown, just almost like the other one we having before. That's it. So that's what I came out to talk about today. So thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you for coming around. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Hello. Please, let's avoid police control this period. Let's avoid police control. If you know you are living in France, you have to avoid police control. You have to avoid being controlled by the police. Let's try and avoid that. Let's try and avoid that because it's very, very important. We have to really avoid being controlled by the police. Understand? Because nobody really know what is going on, and if they really control you, it's very, very bad. Okay, guys, it's bad to be controlled by the police because they're going to write your document down, and the fine you are going to pay. You can't dodge or you cannot run from the fine. You cannot run. Where are you running to from the fine? You are going to pay the fine. You are going to pay, and to avoid paying fine to the police that's sitting down on their own, you better just avoid it. Understand? Better just avoid it and stay safe. Okay, better just avoid it and stay safe. That's the best way to do, and that's the best thing to do. Yes, because that €135 is expensive, huh? It's expensive, and they're going to be increasing it every time. They're going to be increasing it every time. They're going to be increasing it every time. So to avoid that, we all just have to stay clear. We all just have to obey the rules and regulation, and we all just have to obey the law. We all have to obey the law. That's very important. We all have to obey the law. That we avoid just go and pay that fine for nothing's sake. Understand? You have to avoid it. And we have to stay to abide to the rules and regulation, and to always to fight against this coronavirus. We have to stay clean. Always be clean, washing our hands, putting on our face mask, and be clean, and to avoid to avoid too much people. To avoid too much people, to avoid being in a crowded place. You have to avoid being in the crowded place and to avoid too much people. Okay? To avoid too much people and being in a crowded place. You have to avoid those things. Avoid all those things. Okay, guys? Now what we have to do to avoid all those things that will give us problem. They even said that those for those that want to do their marriage, 6 people is only there. They only allowed 6 people to be there. They only allow 6 people to be there, and not even only that one. If you lost anybody, you are going to the burial. You can bury your anybody. You can bury the person in a big way, the way you want to bury the person. Everybody's allowed to go there. But in marriages, it's just 6 people that is allowed, and those house gathering is cancelled. Those house gathering is cancelled. It's cancelled. So we have to be really, really safe and to keep ourselves safe. Okay. So thank you very much for joining me this evening. I remain Blessed TV. You are welcome. Please, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and give the video some thumbs up. Thank you. One love, guys. Bye. Thank you very much. Bye.